Hey everyone, it's T. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. I know we are all busy, so whenever you take the time to watch my videos, I am extremely grateful. If you have not subscribed, if you could subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment, a thumbs up on this video. It is a huge help to my channel. Today we are going to do take 2 of the roulette nails for Friday's nail roulette. I did make a set. They did not come out how I wanted them, or let me back up. The image, the design in my head, I didn't get it out of my head onto the nail properly. So, and I wanted them to be more like a puffy nail. So I'm hoping that you can see some of the 3D. I feel like I can do better, and I wasn't happy with the way they turned out. So I'm going to do another set. It just comes down to that. I am going to use this Colux pink, because it's hot pink is the color. So this is the color I'm going to start with for my hot pink. And then I've got 2 different chromes out. I've got this pink chrome, and then I have this white sheer chrome that has like a greeny pink reflect. I want to use both of those. And then I'm going to use some cornstarch and make my own embo gel. I want white, pure white embo gel. So I'm going to go ahead and make some of that and put flowers all over it. My shoulder popped earlier today. Anyone who follows me and is a subscriber knows I've been having some issues with my shoulder lately, and I've been feeling pretty good. And it popped earlier today, and yeah, it is not so happy at the moment. So we're going to see what we can accomplish today. I really want to do a second set of nails for nail roulette. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and, so let me back up a little bit. Nail roulette this time, what we needed to do, or what the wheel spun, I guess, however you want to say it is, long stilettos, hot pink. You had to have a matte finish, hand-drawn art, and then the theme was spring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these all hot pink, and I want to do white hand-drawn 3D flowers on them. So that's the plan. All right, so I will be back once these are pink. Okay, we are back. We have our pink on, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on some clear top coat. We're going to do about a 15-second cure on these, because then I want to use that chrome to really make them crazy pink. So let's get a nice coat of clear on this. There. An even coat would be even better, Teresa. It has been a warm day here in Illinois. I feel like today has been like our first really warm day. And my house does not have central air. It was built in 1960, so it does not have the old central air. I swear to God, I feel like this nail is almost like, one sec. That barely has any tack to it, to the point that it's making the top coat well up. So that's going to be fun. Let's wipe this off and use a different top coat that may hopefully work better. because that one is not wanting to stick. Let's go to my standby, my old standby, my Venalisa. All right. Again, like I said, I just want a nice even coat on this. I'm going to try to make it as smooth as possible. If there are a couple little bumpy ridges, it's not going to be the end of the world because, like I said, I want these nails to have a bunch of flowers, just like white flower, daisy type flowers on them in all different sizes. See, there's like, can't tell, yeah, that's cured into the nail, unfortunately. But hey, you know, like I said, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I am just over the moon with all the support and love that y'all here have showed me. I feel like I've found my people, you know? I don't know if there's a better way to even explain it, but I feel like I found my people. The people who understand the nail obsession and who some of us have anxiety and, you know, I just feel like I found my people. I have met people here on YouTube that I can truly say, I feel like they will be friends forever. And it's not a superficial thing. I really, 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 really feel like they know who they are. They are very important to me and have become true friends. And I just realized I left that in there a lot longer than 15 seconds because I was a busy cabin. So we're going to take these out. And we are going to take this one out after 15 seconds, like I said. And now let's chrome them. We're going to use this pink first because, oh my gosh. Now this, I will tell you, I mean, look at the color on that, right? My mom got this for me at the dollar store. Is that crazy or what? Okay. I only use these for putting on chrome now. This one, let's see if we can get this off of it. I have one that I use for chrome flake and one I use for chrome powder. I obviously did not clean off my chrome flake one very well last time. All right, we're all better. And let's see what we get, shall we? Now, I pulled out that other chrome that I showed you earlier because I was not sure what this was going to look like. But now seeing this on the nail, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to use that other one after all. I think this is going to be just fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to do all of them. That's what I was concerned about. Do you see this one? It's not chroming very well. Let's try this one. We're probably going to have to top coat those again. I was busy gabbing too much and left them in the lamp too long. And yeah, we're going to wipe them down real quick. And then we will, after I wipe them down, we will put a really quick top coat on there. We will do probably maybe, like I said, a 10, 15 second cure and then chrome these. All right, so now that we've got that wiped off, live and learn, people. Pay attention, don't just keep gabbing away. Okay. All right, so we have re-top coated this one. And again, how long are we gonna put this in for, Teresa? 15 seconds. That's all I'm gonna do is 15 seconds. Putting like the 10-second lamp on so that it won't go on longer than 15 seconds. And don't come at me about not having gloves on. I know it was, to be honest, my arm is a little not happy with me. Hence the simplified design we were doing. I was going to do a much more complicated design. But after popping the shoulder this afternoon and having it go, fuck you, bitch, we're going to something a little bit more, a little easier, shall we say. All right. Take 2 on the chroming. Much better. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub this all in, get it nice and burnished. Rub, 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 rub. When you get to this point, it's literally just a matter of rubbing it all in till it burnishes it. So it gets nice and smooth. You don't want to rub any of it off. You may put this in for like maybe another 5 seconds because I feel like this one, you can tell the difference. See what I mean? This one I don't think was cured quite long enough in certain spots. So let's see the difference on this one. Yeah, much different. Much more different. Goes on easier, everything. So just gonna rub this all in. Once we rub this in, we are going to top coat this to seal it all in. You're going to want to use a top coat that you don't mind getting some stuff. Where's my brush? You don't mind getting a little bit of chrome in because it will happen. See if we can burnish this just a little more. I know I'm like practically out of frame. I apologize. It's just the arm is a little sore. It's hard to reach. Okay, let's put our lid on so we don't steal any of this. All right, 1 sec, please. Let's clean this off. Oh, Joe, Imaginale is on. You know how I know it's Joe? I love how she starts her video because she pours herself a drink. I just think that's awesome. Okay, even though I'm not a drinker, it's not even that. It's just, it's her thing. I love it for her. Okay, top coating. Normally, I would mat these, do the flowers, and then top coat everything, right? Or because it's easier to do 3D on matte. But I don't want the whole nail to be matte. I just want the flowers on the nails to be matte. I want the background to be shiny. So that's why we're going with an emboss because it's a little thicker and hopefully will hold its shape a little bit better than a traditional nail art gel. I do not know if I have mentioned this enough times, but I will. I am part of a group called Lip Smackin' Nails. It is a group that originally started as just some of us nail people getting together and wanting to be able to chat outside of lives and things like that, right? So it has become more than that. It's become a group that we've decided we want to put a little bit of effort in to try to help us all. I have a saying that I love. It's not, I did not come up with it at all, that's for sure. But it's the saying that a rising tide lifts all boats, right? So my opinion is one way we can support each other is, sharing each other's content, talking about each other, sharing with the group what has worked for us, things like that, because exponentially our reach is just going to be that much larger when you are able to connect with more people than your small little group, right? It's open to anyone. We have some rules. If you'd be interested in joining it, we would absolutely love to have you there. We have a bunch of fun things we have planned, like we have group collabs that we do once a month, which are a lot of fun. We just did one for World Cocktail Day. Those are the nails I posted yesterday. And we are working on the one for June, planning that already. So that is going to be coming up. We're going to be doing kind of like a little game show with the group. We're going to be doing some, my goodness, providing resources for people to learn and grow their channel, just all kinds of stuff. But it's a place that we can come together as a group and just be very positive, supportive, and, talk about nails, have fun with nails. And if you would like to join us, like I said, we'd love to have you. All right, so this is the beginning. What I'm going to do now is I need to mix some Embo. Ooh, excuse me, pardon. I need to grab a white. One sec. Let me grab my white polish. I'll be right back, the one I want to use. Okay, so I grabbed the Model 1s. It's already a very thick white to start out with. And we are just going to add some of this cornstarch and make it even thicker. We will use our spatula. I don't know what the hell I do with my spoon. We're just going to mix this all in. All right. Mix it in. It's getting nice and thick. I might need to use a little bit more. I think I put a little bit too much cornstarch, which is okay. I'm just going to put a little bit more white in there because we do have 3 nails that I want to put flowers on. We're going to use a dotting tool and a liner brush to do our flowers. And I'm just not 100% sure if I want to I might put a rhinestone or something in the middle of each of the flowers that's blingy, but I'm not sure yet. We're gonna tap off the excess cornstarch. Just mixing it all together. All right, let's wipe this off. You don't want to leave it on because the cornstarch will start to dry out and it will be hard to get it off of your spatula if you do not get it off at the beginning. Okay. We're going to put our lid on our spatula or our cornstarch too because we do not want to spill something like that. I have my dotting tool here and my first nail. All right. Come on. Okay. We're going with simple daisies. Like I said, glasses are coming off. You know, it's serious now. My arm is too sore to do more than that, I'll be honest. But I very much. Oh, come on. Really? I want to try to get 6 petals, I think. That's what I want to try to do. We'll see if I can do that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 petals. I lied. I can count, I promise. We are definitely not going to be using this. Let's clean it off and get out a different dotting tool. Well, definitely not going to be using that. Thankfully, pretty sure I can fix that. We will worry about that later. We will get a different dotting tool out. Okay. Take 2. All right, so what I want to do is I want to make the little dots, right? Then I want to grab my liner and I want to try to drag them into the middle. I feel like it's almost like a little watch going around. I may end up grabbing my filler brush to do this because being that it's the embo, it's thicker. Because I want it Bring them all the way to the middle. And try to kind of get them to all touch. And have we noticed that I missed one literally completely? It's not a perfect shaped flower, but you know what? What flowers are. Okay, that's the first one on that one. We're going to let that cure, and we're going to go on to the next nail. All right, so let's pull this flower in. Pull this little flower into the middle. Please come join us in the middle. You'll love it in the middle. Everyone loves the middle. All the cool flowers hang out in the middle. All right, I'm officially slap happy. All right, so all right. Now, turn the lamp on. On these other ones, all I want to do is I would like to use the white to put like little dots around the flowers. So like, and then maybe we'll do some, and I want them bigger, closer to the flower. And I want to try to make them a circle. Getting slightly smaller the farther away we get. That might be too small. I think I am going to put something like a charm, or not a charm, a rhinestone in the middle of the flowers. I think it'll be a cool juxtaposition to have the flowers be matte and then have a shiny rhinestone in the middle of them. So one sec. I am going to use my dotting tool again to put a dot, just a little itty bitty dot of Crazy Top, because it's the closest, in the middle of our flowers. Yes, that's right, Teresa, this tray moves. I'm like, whoa, hold on there. Alrighty. We've got the glue. Let's grab a dotting tool, and I think I'm gonna put some on here and see what we have. I think I'm going to mix it up on the centers of the flowers too. Like some will be purple, like one of them over here. Nope, that's too big. Maybe the smaller blue one. Yeah, that's cuter. And so yellow. And let's see, what do we got on this one? Something, do you have any blues I can get to? A blue, purple there, and then maybe a green? I don't think I have a green yet. That might be kind of fun. Yay! Okay. I am much happier with these nails than the first set I did. I'm still not super like, I know I can do better because I know I can do better with the flowers and things, but my arm, like I said, is tired, so I'm happy with what I got. I think they turned out cute. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, so excited. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Oh, a couple of stones I missed. If you liked this video and you'd like to spend more time hanging out with me and doing some fun videos like this, please go ahead and think about liking and subscribing to my channel. It doesn't cost anything and it's a huge help for me. I'd really appreciate it. If you could give me a comment, let me know, would you do this? Did you like this? Would you wear these nails? How would you have done them differently? What would you have done differently? I would have let this one cure probably another 15 seconds because it would give it more of a finish like this. And I don't know how, but somehow I have a couple of scratches in my top coat. Not sure how that happened, but whatever. It is all good. And I think the other thing I would probably do is I would probably try to... I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the funky shape of the flowers, but I'd probably try to make the flowers a little bit more universal or uniform. With that, I would like to wish you all peace, love, and joy. Mwah! Have a great day.